This doesn't get any easier at all. I feel so beat up right now.
Product that you had me buy, I don't like it. I'm in search of a plumber.
13. My God.
My God.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel so beat up right now. I'm so tired. I've been so bad at even vlogging or recording anything. But what's up, guys? It's Brandon. I'm checking in. I'm here on the site. This place is a mess, but things are getting done, I think. Cement is life. All I do is pour every day with the guys. Yeah, behind me here, we've got the 2 bedrooms of the house. That foundation wall is poured. And we went all the way to the back of the property over my shoulder, and we've gotten all the way to the corner. And today we wrapped around and we came to, where did we go to? Right about there. So we wrapped around the whole back, and then we took a turn at the master bed, and now we're at the very front corner of the master bedroom. So that's good news. Anyway, we just keep pouring. So we made a really big mistake. Well, there's a couple of them, and one of them kind of led to the other. But my foreman and I, we both, I don't know how we did it, but we got some measurements wrong. And when we poured all of the house columns, we ended up making the master bedroom shorter than what it was supposed to be. The reason why that was a problem is because we enter into the master bedroom from behind the kitchen, the little nook, the corner that you take in the kitchen to get to the master bed. We needed that to be deep enough to put and insert a pantry. Well, we were looking around and something looked completely off, and I noticed that that turn that we're supposed to take was too short to put a pantry in, and that tipped me off right away. What we had to do to correct the mistake, and thankfully we had the space, but what we had to do was extend the room by putting in another column. So you're looking at 2 columns right now side by side. It's just the rebar framing. The one on the right was the one that we originally poured, and the one on the left is the extended one. So we poured a whole new footer. You can see it right down there for this extended column right here. We did it on this corner, and then we also had to do it on this corner. So right now you're looking at this column right here. This is the new column for the extension. You see that footer there. And then the original column, we ended up cutting that short, which is what we'll do for the other one on the opposite corner. We just haven't cut that down yet. And we needed to cut those down because had we used those original ones and kept them along with these extensions, half of the original ones would have been sticking out over on this corner over here. And on this corner here, it would have gotten in the way of the master bedroom door. I'm just glad that our mistake wasn't a permanent one and that we were able to notice that, make the necessary adjustments, because as you go right here, this right here is the turn that you would take to enter into the master bedroom. We need to bring out this tie bar. This will come out even further, and from the end of that, it will be connected by a tie beam to that column and then eventually to that column. That'll end up being like typical Filipino style building where you'll have a floating end of a room. However, because we still have the original columns in place and we're still doing the additional foundation wall that'll come all the way to the corner here, this thing is going to be stronger than it would have been originally. We don't have to worry about any of the structure fact, which is good. We will continue to pour tomorrow. We'll go from that corner to this corner, and then we'll complete the rest of this inside wall right here, and then we can form up from this column over to the corner where the tie bar will be extended, and then follow it all the way to the existing wall there of foundation for the bedroom, and then we are done pouring the foundation for the house. So hopefully that will be done by the end of the week. And then today we also ended up completing the the roof beam for the garage and extending the front column 1 additional foot. So that's done, and that means that Willa and I can go down to the supplier for sheet metal and we can pick out the material for our roof, and whatever we pick for the garage will also be what we pick for the house. So that's exciting. So we should be able to get the roof on the garage here pretty soon, and then we can backfill everything else that we need to there. We can also backfill right here over my shoulder, the bedrooms, and then we can start water packing that and let water evaporate over the course of a month, and then it will be ready for us to get prepped to pour the floor, which I'm really excited about. Walking on this dirt is so tough everywhere I go. There's a tetanus shot waiting to happen because there's so much rebar everywhere. But I'd be lying to you if I said that any of this is easy. This doesn't get any easier at all. But continue to learn, which is good, and I'm still looking forward to building another project again in the near future. The next thing I'm going to build here on the site once the house is done is I'm going to build separate office / recording studio, because one thing that I want to do and have been meaning to do for a while is do some voiceover work. So I just want to get a separate space to do that. I've already got recording equipment that I brought from the United States, so I've got my own studio, professional mic, and recording outboard gear and all of that stuff. For any of you that understand audio recording, that will definitely come after the build. We just kind of need to figure out what the layout outside will be, and then I'll work around that with the recording studio. But that will be really cool. But we're moving as fast as we can. We're still fighting against time, still trying to beat the rainy season. Every day I look at the weather app on my phone, and every day it says there's like 30 to 50% chance of rain, but somehow it just never comes down or falls down off in the distance more north from us. Wish us luck. Wish us all the luck that we can possibly get, guys, because we got to beat this rain, man. We have got to beat this rain. Everybody keeps working hard. Everybody keeps putting in a little bit more effort every day. We got to get this thing up, because this baby is coming. This baby is coming soon. And Willa is getting ready to enter her 3rd trimester. For those of you that saw our gender reveal video on the last vlog, we found out that it's a boy, and we think that we have a name, but if anybody out there has any ideas, we would love to hear them. Okay, so Joey, I have a question for you. Can you hold 6 tubos in one arm and 7 tubos in the other? No? You sure? Do you like pizza? No. You don't like pizza now? No, sir. You said it's your favorite merienda? I'll buy you 2 pizzas. Buy one, take one. Yes. Burger. I'll buy you 2. I'll buy you 2, take 2. All you have to do is ride on the back of the motor. 2 boats in one arm, 2 boats in the other. You don't want to try? How many boats? 13. 13. My God. My God. You can do it. Baga bigat. Clayton? My God. Let's get it. Clayton, amoy chico. Oh, your eyes don't look white this morning. They look a little... My God. Tantalizing beverages.
a smart adhesive product. And let's take a look on the back of the can. This is best used to seal cracks and gaps in roofing, plumbing, air-conditioned ducts, gutters, downspouts, sinks, and P-traps. It can also be used as a filler between two materials such as metal, glass, and rubber. That doesn't sound like any sort of a bonding agent to me, so I ended up buying some Sure-Tite. I don't have the can on me right now. When I got back, I pretended like I knew what I was talking about. And I said, plumber, this product that you had me buy, I don't like it. I don't like what it does, and I don't like what it doesn't do. It's not for PVC. He had run a majority of the plumbing system, and I said, this all needs to be taken apart and redone again, because the last thing I need is for my house to have aroma less than desirable in the near to late future. So this is Volcas. And let's take a look and see how easy it is to take off. So all I gotta do is just pinch it between my fingers and just start gently pulling, and eventually it will all come up. Of course, right now it's hard for me. So, needless to say, I'm in search of a plumber, and I've been asking everybody if they know one, and all the plumbers that everybody knows, they're all busy on other projects. So, if any of you out there living in the vegan area or Loco Sur in general know of any available licensed plumbers, send them my way. I could really, really use one right now, because once we get the plumbing system done, we can then backfill. Once we backfill, we can water pack, and then 2 weeks after water packing, we can pour a cement floor. You know, I got to have somewhere to walk, so let me know. But the good news is that this week we poured all of the columns for the 2 smaller bedrooms on one side of the house. And so that's what, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we've got all of these poured, which is progress, and we've already started pouring for the kitchen sala side. We should have the whole house or all of the house columns poured next week, which then will allow us to get the roofing company to come out, take measurements, give us a quote, and then we can get all those materials prepared so we can start installing them. But as I've mentioned before, behind me, we got the garage here. We will get all the materials delivered and start getting that roof installed. So because I have to take 2 of my skilled guys away and put them on the roof, I am going to hire 2 skilled guys next week, plus an additional laborer, so we can keep all these processes moving and grooving, just putting us all in the right direction. So that's what's happening over here. We're gonna leave some gaps underneath the septic line. That's what you're looking at right here. And we're going to put sand, or a layer of sand, underneath the pipe there and underneath the pipe here once that gets installed. That way there's a soft cushion around the pipes in case there's any movement ever, the ground shifts, or when there is an earthquake. So we'll do that on top and below, just to kind of give it, like I said, some cushion. Right here, you're looking at the master bath. So off in the corner there, that would be the shower drain. The 4-inch pipe just next to it to the right would be the toilet. And then the pipe that's sitting there on the ledge, that would be for the sink. And that would follow all the way down, going underneath the kitchen and the sala. And then it goes across underneath where the 2 smaller bedrooms would be, and it will connect to this pipe, which will follow along underneath the smaller bedrooms, and eventually it comes out the other side and connects to the septic tank. It's buried underground right now. Remember, we did 3 chambers. We have such a low water table that we wanted to get that extra chamber in there as a just in case, you know, because again, we don't want that aroma. And you know what I mean. And then this line coming across right here is connected to where we're going to be putting the master switch and the transfer switch for when we have a solar system. That'll be on that side of the garage. But this line right here is going to be connecting to our meter. So our electrician kept trying to encourage us to put it right outside of our garage. For me, that's just not a decoration that I want to look at when I walk into my house. This pipe here is going to extend all the way to where that column is right there,
and we're gonna put the meter on the outside there. So if I wanna go look at my meter, I can walk over there, just a few short steps. So no big deal. But like I said, it's just not something I wanna look at as I'm approaching my home. I want a nice, clean, front, have some nice curb appeal. But we're over here just plugging away, just moving forward, continue building this dream over here. This is Sheila. She gives us some TLC every day. But no, we're just over here, just working on the dream, just building this thing, moving forward, just trying to reach our goals. And so for all of you out there that follow the channel, that are, or watching our channel just for the build, either way, we're all about dreaming and achieving and making things happen. Life is full of ups and downs, smiles and frowns, but always keep smiling no matter what happens, because you never know what's on the other side. So for all of you out there living your dreams, building your dreams, or just dreaming right now, don't stop. Go and get it. Believe in yourself and believe in others, because people are capable of amazing things. So I hope you're having a good one, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.